Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subject channel. Shout out to Stretch. Stretch has been supporting me tremendously lately, and I do appreciate it, Stretch. Shout out to you for the $1.99 super thanks. Shout out to you for the $4.99 super thanks. And I call him Strep. Stretch had a content by request. Stretch wants to know about what effect do I believe the Pakistani war with the country of India may have in regards to the U.S. And he also wanted to know what I believe the tariffs would do in regards to job creation and job growth and factory jobs in the U.S. Great you asked, Stretch. So, the tariff, people who don't know politics, they're going to believe that the tariffs are going to be devastating. But what you're not factoring in is that when people want something, they're going to buy it, whether it's an extra cost on it or not. Remember back, was that a couple years back when the PS4 came out and people were paying $1,000 for it? Wasn't no tariffs back then. People just want to look for reasons to hate Trump. Now, Trump, I don't even agree with everything Trump did, but I'll say that Trump is still going to be better than Kamala Harris or Joe Biden would have been. That's just a fact. And it's not even worth arguing over no more, because people just want liberalism. They want to criticize Trump, and they're going to try to find a way to criticize Trump no matter what. Some arguments just not meant to be had. Like, kind of like earlier, off subject. The Bible is clear on women pastors, but someone was putting whole paragraphs trying to argue with me about that. Man, argue with God. You argue with the Most High. He said men shall have rule over. He didn't have any female disciples. He didn't have any female prophets. Argue with him. What you trying to argue with me for? I do that on purpose. I do that. Y'all don't realize I be setting y'all up, man. And some of y'all be getting humbled. Some of y'all, you're going to get judged. You trying to argue with the Most High like you know more than him. The tariffs are going to raise prices, but the tariffs will, Stretch, cause some of those jobs to come back. It's going to cause some of those companies that moved out of the U.S. to move back to the U.S. because now it will benefit them and it will serve their best interest to move back. Those hourly wages that were up, that's not the hourly wages that they didn't want to pay would not surpass the amount that they gonna pay with the tariffs. So you're gonna see companies that moved out of the U.S. in part because of racist ways, trying not to hire black people, but who keep a score. What's done is done. And y'all say that nothing that Trump does benefits blacks. That's not true. Some of the things he does indeed benefit us. So, absolutely it's going to cause job growth. Absolutely it's going to cause companies to return to the U.S. because it'll be in their best interest. Now, about the Pakistani and the Indian, and the country of India, the war. India has good relations with the U.S., but I don't know what they weapons looking like, but I know Pakistan, you done poked the bear. India, I believe India done poked the bear, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some research on their weapons, but it almost remind me of, like, if let's say a person is cool with a bully or cool with somebody that know how to fight, so they want to pick fights because they know that the person that know how to fight is gonna have their back. And I need to research this, because what happened exactly to make them want to attack them? I'm gonna have to do some research and maybe come back one of these days, next couple days, and make a video on that conflict. I don't really like talking about these wars because they definitely shadow ban you with that. Now, I will say that financially, none of these wars, especially outside of the U.S., serve the United States' best financial interests. Because who gonna suck up the cost? Us taxpayers? I thought you wanted us to pull ourselves up by our own bootstrap. So, okay, while I'm pulling myself up by my bootstrap, why do I have to pay for other people to fight? Is that fair, or does it make sense? No and no. No. I think we should be nationalistic and worry about what's going on over here. I think the money that we spend should be spent building the United States up. You know? I mean, you talking about you don't want to get reparations. I ain't never heard Trump say that, but I've heard other people say that. Okay, well, you giving other countries reparations to fight wars. So just be honest and say you don't want black people to have it too easy. Okay, gotcha. I understood. So yeah, the tariffs ain't all the way a bad thing. It's not. It's not. For one, people are going to buy. Christmas is what? 7 months and 2 weeks away. That ain't nothing. You think those tariffs gonna stop people from buying those Barbie dolls, those PS5s, those Xboxes? No. People will buy what they want. They'll spend money on what they want. He done carjacked somebody. Look. He driving a BMW. He done carjacked somebody. They be carjacking. It's crazy because all they gotta do is finish high school, get them a job, like even in corrections, and you'll be able to get you a BMW. And speaking of BMW, the tariffs, obviously I've seen people buying BMWs in this area since Trump has been in office. So again, it's just people that don't like Trump talking. And some people say, oh, dark skin, the U.S. ain't gonna intervene because those ain't white countries. Sure, you might be right. You might be right. Like, my view on politics is getting ready to change. You know? But I hope that helps. Stretch, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I will do a follow-up video after I do a little more research on this. Research it a couple days. I got a couple things I need to research. Then I'm going to come back with videos, follow-up. So thanks for watching. And keep tuning in for more videos.